Hey guys, out here with another project. I'm a little bit sick, so my voice sounds weird. Anyway, I picked up this little mini bike. It's a little Baja, but it's a Baja Viper. It would have had the Baja 97cc engine, just a little Chinese clone engine. I really don't know what. I think it was like a Chinese clone of a Tecumseh. That is not the correct pull start. I was just going ahead and fitting on a Briggs & Stratton pull start because it was missing the entire assembly for the original pull start, and they're like $20, and I had that one laying around. So anyway, thought I would show you this, and it's missing some parts. It's actually in really rough shape. I wanna anyway, yeah. Look inside the gas tank there. It's really bad. And as I just got looking at it, the motor looked worse and worse and worse. Guy got off of kid, actually. His father told me about it. So, the chain is literally a piece. It's a rock. So, that'll take some cleaning up. All the little springs and linkages are missing. Everything, all the governor arms are missing. There's nothing there at all. And, it kind of made me suspicious when I saw that there was the spark plug missing. And just went ahead, grabbed a little spark plug. You know, the lawnmower spark plug, they're all the same size. And you guys can see that, but that is not good. That should not just move like that, so. Okay, the motor's just sitting here, so. Oh, not won't stay. Here it is, okay. Anyway, yeah, it looked good, and I saw how bad that spark plug was, and things just got worse in there. The oil, I don't believe has ever been changed. You know, I've seen worse, but if you look closely at it, there's a little bit of metal in it, so, you know, I have no way. I did put my finger over the spark plug hole, and there was a little bit of compression, but not a lot. So then I looked around, you know, I was sitting on my, my engine shelf and stuff, and had this sitting around. This is the my $50 find to swap meet, brand new, never been fired. It's a Predator 212, very common engine. I love these motors to death. You can't kill them, and they run awesome. They perform amazingly. So yeah, we're gonna make this happen. So you do a little bit of math there. 98 cc's comes out to be like 2.8 horsepower, somewhere around there. So almost 3 horsepower, and that's pumping 3.5 or 6.5 horsepower, and that's just a completely bone stock motor. So I think it's gonna be a pretty sweet build. So I went ahead, pulled the 4 motor bolts out, and this thing is a little itty bitty thing. I mean, I can literally pick it up with my pinky. It's tiny. Let's go and do it. There we go. Yeah. There's no comparison there. And I actually didn't know they still made flathead motors. But this one is, as a matter of fact, a flathead or a flathead Chinese engine. I thought those were like completely extinct. From yeah, and if you look at the numbers, and it's a 2013, as far as I can tell. It's here 13 or 96. I'm convinced it's a 13. I don't even think Baja existed in 96. So we're going with this, a 2013 model. Yeah, the guy got offset. That his neighbor, or they were just kids that would run it, and they would get scared, and they would jump off the bike and let it run into trees, and they tore it up pretty bad. Actually, there was 2 of these that were the exact same bike, and I worked on one for a friend, And actually got the original motor running. And it's crazy. All it needed was a spark plug and the carb cleaning. Anyway, but I did all that work to it and got it going again. But the motor just did not do what it, me being 15 years old, need to step it up a little bit here. So I'm kind of excited to see what this 212 is going to do to this thing. Anyway, there's going to be a couple things we got to do to make that monster of a motor fit. We'll go ahead and grab the tripod for you guys, and we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, here we go. You're on the tripod now. Here's the minty old Predator. So let's go ahead and see just a basic fit. See what she's going to do. Wow, that thing is huge. Let's go slider. I don't want the motor too far off center. I want to be able to get to the gas cap and all that too. So, alright, let's go ahead and give you guys a little walk around of it now. I'm going with it. I think I can even get to the airbox. Look at that. I can even get the air filter out of it if I want to. And yes, there isn't one in there. It's currently in the other motor. Pretty sweet. Muffler, pretty clear. Look at that, we even have heated seats for the winter. But the motor mount's like way up there. So at one time this had a back fender. I don't know what happened to it. I'm guessing that was part of the crash at one time. So we're gonna have to go ahead and just chop that thing off there. And if I ever want to put a fender back on it, I can always re-weld the mount back on in a different position. It doesn't have to be that radical of a mount. I don't know why they did all that for that. I mean, it's not helping the frame at all. So, anyway, let's go ahead and I guess I'll get the grinder out and cut that off and see if we can get this motor sitting the way it needs to be. Alright. You ever wonder why I wear my earmuffs like this? For whatever reason, it feels more comfortable. I don't know why. So, let's get this motor out of the way. Alrighty. Got that cut off. I could have cut it a lot cleaner. I'll probably clean it up later. Just wanted to go ahead and the rain's picking up a little bit. Let's go and get that out of the way. Man, I really opened this frame up. I could almost put a Chinese 250 or something in there. That'd be crazy. Alright, let's go and get this. Alright. Oh, she's mid. It fits like a dream. I can almost get my chain size the original. The original size. I think that's gonna work. And like I said, if I ever wanna put the fender back on, it would be super simple just to, move it right there. So I guess that's really the only modification you need to do to fit a Predator 212 on here. As far as the frame goes. That thing looks crazy. I'm probably going to end up just flipping the clutch over. Let's go ahead and look at that clutch and see how that's going to go. Oh, this thing is trash. I can feel it. It's like it fell apart inside. Yeah, I'm guessing that shouldn't come off of there like that. Nice. It's all rusty in there. Okay, his clutch is toast. Order one online. And that's about right. Yeah, it's a 5/8 shaft. Okay. Figures. 3 horsepower. Alright, well, I guess it's going to be about it. Another thing the bike needs is a throttle cable. it's seen better days. So, that'll be a couple of orders on Amazon. So get all good, get that all done. I guess we can go ahead and flip that pull start over. Make it fit right. Alright, let's get that pull start fixed. Now these are 8mm. I use a 5/16. They fit just the exact same on these Chinese clone engines. So it's really nice that Predator did this with their pull start. It's held on by 3 bolts. But if you look at this, there's like, there's 6 holes. So it's just, you can put it on several different ways. And on top of that, there's several different bolt patterns that you can run on here. Not every one of them has a thread, but there's like what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 different ways. So theoretically, you can put this pull start on there 12 different ways. Don't quote me if the math is wrong. So I think that'll be good right about. That's a little far. Let's see. That's there. Let's see. That good there? That'll be just about right there. And you don't always have to use all 3 bolts. Like the pattern I'm choosing, you can only fit 2 on there. I think that'll be just fine for what we're doing. So, put this bolt out right now. Try not to block the guys' view too much. Dusty. Been sitting on my shelf for a while. It actually didn't, this engine did not come in the box. It was disgusting. The guy pulled it out of the box and let it sit in his garage for several years. This is a 2011 motor, so it's actually older than the bike, which is crazy, but, anyway. So I had to go through it and scrub it down real good. I tore the whole motor down and cleaned it up real good and inspected it. So, I've not started this motor yet, so this motor's 8 years old and it's never been fired, so I think that's kind of cool. Alright. Well, that's about how it's going to look. I'm thinking as far as the air filter goes, maybe I can cut the little plastic tab back there a little bit so it'll allow it to slide out a little bit easier. That might be something I can do. So I can get that off all the way. And I guess I take a heat gun to fix that if I wanted to. Make the sticker sit straight. I'm digging it. Looks nice. It's clean. It's mint. Alright. Well, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find some clutches for it, and hopefully we can come up with something just to kind of mock the chain and stuff up. So, alright. Alright, I found the guts that are very worn out of a 3/4 inch clutch. Hopefully we can just slide the drum over it and mock the chain up. Alright, let's see if this belt will fit. Oh, it won't. Okay. Nice. I guess the inner diameter of the shaft for the bearing in there, that little bronze bearing in there, I guess they're different too. Learn something new every day. Wow, look at that. Somebody's been in here a couple times. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing, probably. Alright, yeah, the clutch just literally... Yeah, nice. Definitely going to be a replacement. Just missing all the snap rings. The clutches themselves don't look too bad. The little shoes. Oh well. That's all just trash. Well, I guess we can go ahead and clean that chain up, right? Get you guys set up for the cleaning of this. Alrighty guys, I have a wire wheel on this bench grinder, so I'm just going to go through and I've had this chain soaking for a while with some WD-40 and it's just not breaking loose too good. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this chain cleaned up a little bit and see what's even savable. Alright guys, well, wire wheel didn't do a whole lot. Got a little bit better on this end, but the center's still really bad. So I think I want to soak this in some PB Blast or WD-40 for a couple days, and we can check in on it next video. Just doing that, fix it a little bit. It just needs work with a little bit. I think it'll be fine. So no reason to waste 20 bucks on a box chain. Alright guys, with that being said, stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully I'll have a new video out tomorrow on this bike, because I've already ordered the parts now, so hopefully we can get this thing running in the next video or two. Thanks for watching guys. If you haven't already, subscribe, like this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.